yesterday, many of you joined us, and actually, I think almost a lot of people who were here yesterday are here with me today, and a couple of the people I know that have had a lot of wrist injuries are also here today, or forearms, so I'm glad you're all here. All right, so we're going to continue on those. Our whole class is going to be options that don't incorporate using your wrist or your hands. So if you have wrist issues or hand tendonitis issues, I have tendonitis in this hand right here from using my mouse. But yoga hasn't really bothered it, but I'm sure it's not always necessarily helping either. So giving it a little bit of a break is good. However, because this is an advanced class, right, I'll offer options like forearm stand and other stuff. So if you need a wall for forearm stands, you can take it. And if you don't even want to do forearm stands, you'll still have hard options, because we'll take Dolphin Pose with one leg up and the other leg up. And then all of our sun salutations, we'll have our forearms utilizing that. So it's a lot of hip work, but you're advanced. If you don't have wrist problems and you want to do regular sun salutations, like a regular sun A and a regular sun B, that's fine. So, but I'll also build, so I'll offer easier options and then we'll build up. So let's have everybody start laying down on your backs. So lay down on our backs.
Miss Rue.
Uh-oh, I didn't mute. Let me mute everybody, sorry. That's me. I'm hearing everybody else talk, so sorry about that. Mute all.
I'm groaning in my sore body.
Okay. Yeah, sorry for those of you who are sore from yesterday. This will work the soreness out. It'll be good.
Yeah,
right?
that's why I'm here.
Yeah, there we go. So, all right, I'm muting everybody. Nice. Okay. All right. Nice. Hopefully all of you can hear me. Okay. Laying on your backs, go ahead and put your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. Bring the focus to your breath, gently in and out of your nose. All right. Exhale everything out. And then begin to take a deep inhale in, filling up from the belly to the middle of the chest, to the upper chest, all the way up to the top. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1, and exhale everything out. Inhaling in, filling up from the belly to the middle of the chest, to the upper chest, all the way up to the top. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1, and exhale everything out. One more deep inhale in, filling up from the belly to the middle of the chest, to the upper chest, all the way up to the top. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1, and exhale everything out. Awesome. Come back to your normal pace of breathing, gently in and out of your nose. Go ahead and bring your right knee into your chest and extend your left leg long. So bring the right knee in, extend the left leg nice and long. We're going to be using a timer later, so I'll get my phone ready for that. All right, and then left leg long, grab behind the right knee into the knee pit, pull the knee pit, right knee in towards your right armpit. Okay, if this hurts your back, you're having any problems, bend your left knee and put your left foot on the floor. Otherwise, keep it long. All right, now one of the things is when you're using your forearms like we're going to do today, you really got to have a lot of hip flexibility and mobility to get up and down. And so we're really going to be working our hips today as well as our shoulders. All right, if you can grab the right foot, grab it with your right hand and come into half happy baby. And if you can't, keep behind the knee pit, which is also a variation of half happy baby. Either is fine. Holding here, pulling that right knee in towards that right armpit, stretching it out. Engage the low belly, lengthen the tailbone towards the left heel. Holding here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale, exhale, release. Bring the right knee into your chest. Bring the left knee into the right. Give them both a bit of a squeeze. All right, and then let's switch sides. Let's keep the left knee in, extend the right leg long, all right? And then do the same variation that you did on the other side. So if the right leg is long, that's fine. If the right knee is bent with the foot on the ground, it's fine. And then go ahead and grab into your left knee pit, right? And bring that left knee pit in towards the left armpit as you flex the left foot like you're standing it on the ceiling. So this is a half happy baby variation, and this may be where you are early in your practice. Some of you can grab your left foot with your left hand and find half happy baby. So just be gentle because we're still early, and I don't want you to like overstretch. I mean, I've injured myself before by stretching too much too early when I was tight, but some of you are just like super flexible, and you know, you could do this all day long, even if it was like 20 degrees, you know, in the room, and you'd be fine. So just kind of know where you are, holding here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. And then release the left foot, bring the left knee in to meet the right. Give them about a squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. All right, find a good squeeze. And then let's start to rock up and back. All right, rocking up and back, but not really coming up yet. Rock up and back. I want you to have your feet a little wider than hip width apart, but your toes are facing forward like train tracks, all right? So if you look, engage your low belly, right? And then maybe you rock up and you find a little bit of balance, and then you rock back, right? Rock up, find some balance, rock back. Rock up, find a little bit of balance on your feet, rock back. And then when you're ready, try to rock up and find a little balance in a squat, right? This isn't your traditional malasana squat with heels in and toes out. Your toes are basically facing each other. All right, if you have to be up a little higher, that's fine. It depends on your flexibility. So one of the reasons why I want us here with toes facing forward is our groin may not be warmed up yet. And if your heels are in and your toes are out, it might affect your groin. But this is work on our hips, right? So we're squatting here, holding here, right? This is work on our hips. It's like a really deep chair pose. So if you have to come up, holding here, right? Letting your hips warm up. Nice. Okay. And then you're going to lean forward all the way down, and you're going to put your forearms on the ground. You're going to step back, right and left foot into a forearm plank, right? Just hold here in your forearm plank pose. All right. Let's go ahead. Now bring your knees to the mat, and you're going to take a forearm tabletop, right? Which is more like a seesaw, right? Because it's at an angle. So bring your knees to your mat. So it's like a forearm tabletop, and if you want to come up into regular tabletop, that's fine. We're going to take some cat-cows in our forearm tabletop because we're going to do that in our forearm plank, right? So you're going to inhale, your gaze up, drop your chest. It's very minimal. Engage your low belly. Exhale, press into the elbows, drop your head. Look back at your knees. Inhaling in, drop your chest, gaze up, tailbone up. Exhale, press, engage, and look back. Inhale in, gaze up, tailbone up, exhale, press, and round and look back. All right, now come back to a nice flat back, right? In our version of tabletop, I'm going to call this our seesaw, right? Because we're like an angled seesaw down. And then you're going to step back again into a forearm plank pose. All right, now in your forearm planks, just so people are aware, you have 2 options. Your hands can be together, or your hands can be shoulder width apart like a number 11. If your hands are shoulder width apart like a number 11, it's going to be deeper, more stretch on your shoulders. So if you're really flexible shoulders, it might be pretty easy for you. If your shoulders are tight, bring your hands together. I just want your elbows under your shoulders. Now, I know we're holding in forearm plank. If you need to put your knees on the ground, that's fine. Otherwise, we're going to do some cat-cow variations here, just with our shoulders, and engage your low belly. So you're going to look forward. You're going to drop your chest slightly forward, and then you're going to take a deep inhale. Exhale, press into the elbows. Drop your head, round your back. Look at your feet. All right, engage your low belly. Inhale in, gaze forward, drop your chest. Exhale, press in, and look at your feet, right? Inhale in, gaze forward, drop your chest. Exhale, press into your elbows, look at your feet, and stay here. walk your feet in Dolphin Pose. Walk your feet in Dolphin Pose. All right, and if this is too much for you, come into a down dog, right? But all the options today I'm going to offer are all going to be on our forearms or without our hands on the ground. Holding here, maybe you walk your feet in a little more. For 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Put both of your knees on the mat. Come to sit up all the way on your knees, right? And then just step right foot up, left foot up, and come to stand at the front of the mat. So we're going to offer some variations where you'll step up on your knees or where you step up on the outside of your elbows. That has a lot to do with hip flexibility. Okay, so all of our Tadasanas today are going to be with our feet a little wider than hip width apart. So our mountain pose today, this is our mountain pose, right? Outside of feet parallel to the mat, hands open, low belly engaged, tailbone lengthening. And the reason this is our Tadasana is we have to create space to be able to come down, right? And put our forearms on the ground. So find your Tadasana at the front of the mat. All right, low belly. Bring your hands over your heart center. Low belly engaged is what I mean, hands over heart center. If you have an intention you would like to set for this practice, please do so now. I've really been focusing the last 2 weeks of setting intention of gratitude because I think it's been really hard for people to be grateful during this time. People are worn out, they're tired of quarantine. And I just keep on trying to stay grateful that we have each other, you know, and that we live in a country where we can do yoga online, right, and commune. And there, in all of this, in all of the pain and the challenges, there actually is a lot to be grateful for. So trying to focus on those things. Okay, so I'm going to start us with some half sun salutations before we move into full ones, okay? So I'll face you. You can face her just so you can see. All right, so bring your hands down by your side in Tadasana. You're going to inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, come down into a squat, knees forward, right, all the way down. Set your forearms on the ground, or slightly forearms. Inhale, exhale, straighten your legs and fold. Press into your feet, inhale your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale your hands over your heart center and down by your side. Now, even if your wrists are hurting you when you do this, when I have bad wrist pains, I bring my hands over my heart center with my fingertips like this. I'm not even flexing the wrist. So even if your wrist is broken, in theory, you should be able to do this practice today, right? That would be my goal, that somebody that has a broken wrist with the cast could still participate, obviously with medical approval, right? All right, let's do a couple more. Inhale all the way up. Exhale into a squat. Put your forearms on the ground. Inhale your heart forward. Exhale, fold. Straighten your legs. Press into your feet. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands over heart center down by your side. One more. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down into a squat. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, straighten your legs and fold. Press into your feet. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale your hands over your heart center and down by your side. All right, let's start moving a little more. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, bend in the knees all the way down into a squat. Inhale your heart forward. Exhale, forearms on the ground. Step the right foot back, step the left foot back into a forearm plank pose. Inhale, drop your chest, look forward, right? And then exhale, press into your elbows, drop your head, look at your feet and walk them in Dolphin Pose. Take a deep inhale and exhale in your Dolphin Pose, holding here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring your knees to the mat. Come up onto your knees. Step your right foot up. Step your left foot up. Inhale your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale your hands over your heart center and down by your side. All right, a couple of more of those, and then we're going to add some more difficult stuff to that. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down into a squat. Inhale your heart forward. Exhale, plant your forearms. Step your left foot back, and then step your right foot back. Inhale, drop your chest, look forward, engage your low belly. Exhale, press into the elbows. Round, drop your head, walk your feet in Dolphin Pose. Holding here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Knees to the mat. Inhale up. Exhale, left foot steps up and right foot steps up. Press into the feet all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands over heart center. All right, now we're going to do variations like that, but instead of coming up on our knees, we're going to step our right and left foot up on the outside of your elbows. If your hips can't do that, you'll see what I'm talking about. Come up on your knees and take this variation. Okay, so remember, Tadasana, feet are wide. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, squat all the way down. Inhale, your heart forward. Exhale, plant your forearms. Take your right foot step back and left foot step back. Inhale, drop your chest, look forward. Exhale, press into your elbows. Round, look at your feet. Walk in Dolphin Pose. Holding here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right forearm. And then step the left foot to the outside of the left forearm. Press into your feet. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands over heart center. So if you can't step the right and left foot up when you're in your forearms, right? And you lift your right leg up and step it up. You can put your left knee down if you need to step the left foot up. So use your knees. Okay, let's do the other side. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down into your squat. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, put your forearms on the ground. Step your left foot back. Step your right foot back. Drop your chest. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, press into your elbows. Look back, walk your feet in Dolphin Pose. Hold it here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the left forearm. Step the right foot to the outside of the right forearm. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands over heart center and down by your side. All right, that's a lot of work. Now we're going to move into Sun Salutations B. Okay, so feet wide apart, come into your chair pose. Bend your knees, drop your hips. We're just going to do one essential Sun B, and then we're going to add variations, right? So drop your hips, come into a chair pose, take a deep inhale, exhale, and then come all the way down into your squat. Inhale your heart forward, exhale, plant your forearms, right foot steps back, left foot steps back. Inhale, drop your chest, look forward, exhale, press into your elbows round, walk your feet in Dolphin Pose. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot outside of the right elbow, and if you need to put your left knee on the ground to get there, that's fine. Spin the left heel to the mat. Come up, Warrior One, facing the front of your mat. Hold in here in your Warrior One for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring your forearms all the way to the ground. Step the right foot back to meet the left in a forearm plank. Inhale, drop your chest, look forward. Exhale, press into the elbows. Drop your head, look back. Walk your feet in Dolphin Pose. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the left forearm. Spin the right heel to the mat. Come up, Warrior One, left side. Hold in here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, forearms to the ground. Step the left foot back to meet the right in a forearm plank. Inhale, look forward, drop your chest. Exhale, press into your elbows. Drop your head, look at your feet, walk in Dolphin Pose. All right. Hold here in your Dolphin Pose. We have 5 breaths in our Dolphin Pose. Some of you may want to plant your left foot. Take your right leg up into the air and hold. And then some of you may be able to hop up. And maybe you want to take a forearm stand, right? So holding in downward facing dog, or potentially thinking about forearm stand. It's up to you. If you have your right leg up, plant your right foot, step your left leg up. All right, some of you may be taking forearm stands. Maybe you're holding, right, the left leg up. Wherever you are, few more breaths, right, holding here. If you're up in forearm stand, great, take it. Maybe you come down. Everybody make a full dolphin. Look forward. Inhale your right leg up. Step the right foot to the outside of the right elbow. Left to the outside of the left elbow. All right, press in. Come into a chair pose. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, stand. Hands over heart center and down by your side. Okay, so that's the first time I offered forearm stand. It was kind of a sneak attack. All right, so if you're coming up in forearm stand, once again, your elbows, your arms can be like an 11 or your hands can be together. Make sure you're engaging your low belly and lengthening your tailbone, but you don't even need to come up. Maybe you just lift one leg at a time. It'll still work your shoulders. Okay, we're gonna take some Sun B variations to work and stretch out our shoulders because it's a lot of work. We want to stretch them out. All right, so let's come into our chair pose. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale. This time, just put your forearms straight on the ground. Step your left foot back and your right foot back. Inhale, drop your chest, look forward. Exhale, press into your elbows. Walk your feet in Dolphin Pose. Inhale, your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside of the right hand. Spin the back left heel to the mat. Come up, warrior one. All right, everybody's in warrior one, right side. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Inhale your chest up. And once again, if your wrists are hurting, grab opposite forearms, all right? You don't have to grab your hands. If your wrists are broken, right, grab like this, holding here. So we're gonna inhale our chest up. Exhale, humble warrior to the inside of the right leg. Firm the right hip under the body towards the left. All right, drop your head if you want. Holding here in humble warrior for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Bring your fists together. Step the left foot up, straighten the right leg. Take a deep inhale. We're finding pyramid pose. Exhale, fold forward over the right leg. Stretching out this right hamstring. Holding here. Drop your head for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, come up. All right, step this left foot back. Come back to full warrior one, bend the right knee. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, we're gonna come into lizard pose on the inside of the right leg. So bring your forearms to the ground if you can, or to a block, and come up onto the ball of the left foot. If you need to put the left knee down, fine. Otherwise, hold here, both legs up. Right knee is going up towards the sky. It's not angling out. I want you to stand. I want your whole right foot on the ground. Holding here, not for long. For 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Look forward, right? And let's come up into warrior 3 on the right leg. Power up your legs. Hands can be over your heart. You can even use your fingertips, right? Warrior 3. Left leg is straight and long. Low belly's engaged. Holding here. And warrior 3 for 5. Coming up to it from lizard for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Point those left toes. Slowly step back up. Full warrior 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Forearms come to the ground. Right foot steps back to meet the left in a forearm plank pose. Inhale, drop your chest, look forward. Exhale, press into your elbows, drop your head, look at your feet. Walk your feet in Dolphin Pose. All right, inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. You can use the right knee down if you need to, right? Spin the right heel to the mat. Come up, warrior 1. Holding here. Inhaling and exhaling in your warrior 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back. If you're grasping your hands, grasp the opposite thumb on top. Some of you may be grasping elbow to elbow. If you are, switch which way you did it, right? It'll feel awkward. Either one is fine. Inhale your chest up. Exhale, fold forward to the inside of the left side of the leg. Drop your head, firm the left hip under the body towards the right heel. Holding here, work that hip for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale all the way up, release. Step the right foot up, stretch, straighten out both legs. Bring your hands behind your back, fist to fist, not reverse namaste, because of our wrist, fist to fist. Inhale your chest up, exhale, fold forward over the left leg, right? We're moving into pyramid pose. Holding here, drop your head, left hip back, right hip forward, for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale all the way back up. Step that right foot back. Let's come back into full warrior 1, right? Full warrior 1. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale. Bring the forearms to the inside of the left foot. Come to the ball of the right foot. Find lizard, right? Right knee can be down or lifted. Look forward. Left knee is straight up in the air. Left foot is flat on the ground. Holding here. Use your blocks if you need them. For 5, for 4, 3, 2. Look forward, power up your legs. Maybe your hands are over your heart center. Warrior 3 on the left leg. Lift the right leg up. Right leg is back. Flex the right foot. Toes are pointed towards the ground. Low belly's engaged. Holding here. For 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Point the right foot. Slowly come back. Full warrior 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, plant your hands to the inside of the left foot. Step the left foot back, forearm plank. Inhale, drop your chest, look forward. Exhale, press into the elbows, look at your feet. Walk your feet in Dolphin Pose. All right. You have 5 breaths in Dolphin Pose. Maybe this time you stay. You lift your left leg up, come to the ball of the right foot. Look between your elbows. Maybe you slowly begin to make your way up into forearm stand. If not, just keep that left leg lifted for a few breaths. Then maybe you bring the left foot down and you bring the right foot up, right, for a few breaths. Holding here. Make sure you switch sides for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you're upside down in forearm stand, bend your knees, bring your feet together. Maybe you can step your feet down close to the outside of your elbows simultaneously. If not, inhale your left leg up, step your left foot to the outside of the left forearm, right foot to the outside of the right forearm. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale, stand. Hands over heart center and down by your side. So it's kind of a sneak attack, right? So what I was saying is if you're in forearm stand, you come up. Some of you may be on the wall, and that's okay. So let's say you're up on the wall and you're in a forearm stand, right? All the way up into a forearm stand. Maybe there is, boy, I'm tired today from yesterday, right? But maybe there's an opportunity if you're up in forearm stand to bend your knees, bring your feet down together simultaneously, and come up into a chair pose. So think about that. Slide hip flexor. It's possible, right? Okay. Everybody come up to the front of their mats. We're going to keep flowing. We're going to keep moving. All right. Let's come back into a chair pose. Bend your knees. Drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale. Plant your forearms on the ground. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back into a forearm plank. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, press into your elbows around, drop your head. Walk your feet in Dolphin Pose. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right elbow, spin the back left heel to the mat. We're coming up warrior two. Left arm back, right arm forward. You're like, wow, I'm glad to be in warrior two and not in my forearms. Holding here in your warrior two. All right. Inhaling and exhaling. Woo. My allergies have been really bad, so I'm super congested, which is making things a little harder today. It's making me a little harder to breathe, but that's okay. It's a lot of pollen outside. All right. We're going to reverse. We're going to inhale, right arm back, left hand down, or wrap it, right? Then you're going to take exhale. We're going to come up to side angle pose, but we're going to offer some harder stuff. You can bring your right forearm to your right leg if you want. Otherwise, I want your right hand to come down, but I want it to float off the ground, right? I don't want your fingers or anything to touch the ground. Take your left arm up to the front corner, so holding here, right? It's going to be tough. Power up the legs for 5, for 4, for 3, right? Hand is holding there in space 2 and 1. Inhale, reverse. Left hand down, straight, right arm up, straighten that right leg, straighten it out. Give the right leg a break, take deep inhale. Exhale, you're gonna come back to warrior two, come all the way down again, and this time, you're gonna take the same version of side angle, right, with the hand lifted, or you can wrap under the right leg, right? Left and right hand touch each other or not, right? Or just stay in the previous version and press into the right leg, look up towards the sky, and the left, holding here, right, for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale up, release, straighten that leg, reverse, left hand down, right, it's a lot. Okay, exhale, come up. We're gonna take triangle, tick-tock the left foot in if you need it. Lean, lean, lean forward. Take right hand down, left arm up, but your right hand is gonna stay elevated in the air. We're not gonna touch our right, it's not gonna touch anything. It's just holding here, right? Whether it's on the outside or the inside of the leg. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, take a deep inhale. Exhale, look down. Put the left hand on the left hip, right? You're gonna look forward. We're gonna come into half moon, but then we're gonna add a Shavasana, and it's gonna be hard because when we come into half moon, I don't want your right fingertips to touch the ground, okay? So if you're having a little trouble balancing, stepping it out, I am, it's fine. Your right fingertips don't touch the ground. You're gonna take your left arm up, look down for balance, and maybe you're here, or your left hand is on the hip. You're in half moon. Some of you can bend your left foot, reach back and grab your left foot with your left hand. Shavasana, open up that left shoulder, right? Holding here, opening it up. All right, for 5, right? Keeping that right hand elevated off the ground for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Release. If you have Shavasana in the full half moon, point the left foot, come back into triangle pose, bend in the right knee, come back up to warrior two. Take a deep inhale, exhale, spin your hands down to the inside of the right foot, step back, forearm plank, drop your chest, inhale, gaze up, exhale, press into the elbows, round, step the feet in, dolphin pose. I'm gonna switch sides. All right, dolphin pose. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step the left hand to the outside of the left forearm and come up. Warrior two, left side. Left arm forward, right arm back. Good job, holding here. Inhaling and exhaling in your warrior two. Being grateful that you're in warrior two and you're not on your forearms. Holding here. All right. Let's inhale, reverse, right hand down or wrap, left arm up, and then exhale, find side angle pose, right? So left forearm can come to left leg, or extra leg and core work. Left hand comes down to hover off of the ground, right? So your fingertips aren't touching the ground. You're really working that left leg from the right foot all the way to the right fingertips. holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale up, reverse, straighten out left leg just for a second, give yourself a break. All right, and then exhale, come back, side angle pose again. You can take the same version, or this time wrap under the left leg. So do what works for you. So if you're wrapping under the left leg, binding behind your left hip, press the left arm into the left leg, open your chest up towards the sky, look up over the right shoulder, holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, come up, straighten the left leg and reverse. Give that hip a break. Come back up, tick-tock that right foot in if you need it, and then lean, 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 and take your left hand down, right arm up. Your left hand is gonna hover in your triangle pose. It's not touching anything, right? You got a nice open hand and holding here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Look down, put your right hand on your right hip. This is optional, but it's an advanced class, right? You're gonna step up on the left foot, lift the right leg up if you can, into half moon, right? Left hand down, right arm up, but the left hand isn't touching anything. Right toes are flexed, pointing up. Maybe you release the right hand up towards the sky. Maybe you bend the right knee and you reach back with the right hand and grab the right foot and find Tadasana, holding here, right? For 5, for 4, half moon with Tadasana, for 3, 2, and 1. Release back into full half moon. Take a deep inhale, point the right toes, slowly come back into triangle pose. Then bend in the left knee, come back to warrior 2. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, spin your hands to the inside of the left leg. Step the left foot back to meet the right forearm plank pose. Drop your chest. Look forward on the inhale. Press into the elbows, drop your head in. Walk your feet in Dolphin Pose. Okay, so we're in Dolphin Pose again. You have some options. If you're really pooped, take a child's pose. All right, if you're not pooped, right, let's take a couple of more forearm stands. So let's plant, let's see, the left foot down, lift the right leg up. Maybe you come up into a few hops, right? Using the wall if you need it, right? Or take a child's pose. Maybe you switch your legs, like left foot down, right leg up, switch. Do what works for you. All right, if you're in a child's pose, make your way back into dolphin. If you're in a forearm pose, right, full forearm stand, see if you can come back to forearm plank. So you engage your low belly, look forward, drop into forearm plank. All right, if you're in dolphin, stay there. If you're in forearm plank, drop your chest, look forward, drop your head, look back. Everybody walk back into Dolphin Pose again. Bring your knees to the mat, sit again, back into a child's pose. All right, so I did a little bit of a sneak attack on some of you. You can go from forearm stand. If you're in child's pose, if you want to come up and look, you can. You can actually go from forearm stand back into forearm plank, right, if you want to do that into your flow, right? You really got to engage your front body so you don't hurt your back. It's really important. Keep your shoulders nice and engaged and firmed in. But since this is an advanced class, I'm offering advanced options. So just to kind of give you guys an idea, right? I make my way up into a forearm stand. I don't have an open wall, so I'm a little bit of disadvantage, right? So I'm in a full forearm stand, engaging the low belly. All right. And then I look forward, engage, and I drop right into forearm. Tuck your toes. Don't let your toes get hurt. And then I'm ready. I can inhale, look forward, exhale, Dolphin Pose. Okay. So you've got some options there and some advanced options. So let's make our way back to the front of our mats. We'll do a little more flowing. We're gonna do some twisting, right? And then we'll do some forearm stands up against the wall and some scorpions and things before we end our practice. So let's have everybody make their way up to the front of the mats. All right. So we're up at the front of our mats in our Tadasana. Okay. Let's inhale our arms all the way up. Exhale, coming down into a chair pose. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, plant your forearms. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back. Right, drop your chest. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, drop your head. Walk your feet in. Dolphin pose, right? Keep your left foot planted. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. This time we're gonna come up crescent pose. So let's come up into our crescent pose here, right? Engage your low belly. Power up your back leg, nice and strong. Holding here in your crescent, okay? Now we're gonna find a gentle twist, but our hands are gonna be elevated. So you're gonna put your left hand down towards the ground. You're not gonna touch the hand to the ground. You're gonna take your right arm up towards the sky, right? So this is a gentle twist, but without that hand on the ground, you gotta work that right glute. So find this, it's a version of dragonfly, right? Look up if you can, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come up, right arm back, left arm forward, right? Twisted crescent. Maybe you look back over the right hand. Power up the back left leg. Holding here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Come up to full crescent, okay? Bring your hands over your heart center. We're gonna make our way into warrior 3. Right, on the right leg, lift the left leg up. Now we're gonna find revolved half moon, but your left hand isn't gonna touch the ground. It's hard, right? Take your left hand down, leave it elevated, take your right arm up towards the sky. Revolved half moon with a floating left hand. Holding here, warrior 3 legs for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come up. Bring your left knee up towards your chest. Stand on the right leg. All right, slowly come up. Stand on the right leg. Take your right hand on your left knee. Take your left arm back. Twist. This is dancing Shiva. If you want to take your right hand to grab the outside of the left foot and straighten that left leg out. Power up your bottom leg. Power up your top leg. Holding here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Release both arms up. Left leg is straight or bent. Toes are pointed for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Bend the left knee. Step back. Full crescent pose. Step back, full crescent. Power up the left leg. Stretch out these hip flexors. Engage the low belly. Lengthen the tailbone. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring your forearms inside the right leg. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Forearm plank, drop your chest. Inhale. Exhale, drop your chest, head, look at your feet. Walk your feet in dolphin pose. Right, we have the opposite side to do. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot outside of the left forearm. Right, come up, crescent pose. Left side, crescent pose. All right, so power up that back leg, bending in that left knee. Left side, crescent pose. Let's find that dragonfly gentle twist. Take your right hand down, take your left arm up. Your right hand is floating. It's not touching the ground, right? Power up those legs. Maybe you look up. It's hard to balance. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Left arm back. Right arm forward. Right twisted. Crescent. Power up the back. Right leg for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Full crescent. Come back to center. Bring your hands over heart center. Lean forward, warrior 3, left leg. Lift the right leg up. Come to stand on the left leg. All right, now we're finding revolved half moon, but you're not touching the ground. Right hand down, left arm up, right hand floats. Holding here for 5. Warrior 3 legs with revolved half moon, left arm up. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come up, standing on the left leg, bring the right knee up. You're like, oh, thank God, right? Sword pose, right? Take the left hand on the right knee. Take the right arm back. Stay here, or take the left hand and grab the right foot and kick it out, dancing Shiva. Power up the bottom left leg, holding here for 5, for 4, woo, for 3, for 2, and 1. Come back to center, standing on the left leg, arms up. Right leg can be bent or straight, toes pointed, hand to foot pose C for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Bend the right knee, step back, full crescent, power up the legs, engage the low belly, lengthen the tailbone, power up the front right hip flexor, holding here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands down inside the left leg. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Drop the head, look forward. Drop your chest, look forward. Take a deep inhale, exhale, pressing the elbows, drop your head. Walk your feet in Dolphin Pose. Holding here in Dolphin Pose. Right, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees to the mat, butt to the feet. Forehead to the mat, child's pose. Take a few deep breaths in your child's pose. All right, good job. Few deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay. Woo. All right. Slowly come up, right, to sit on your knees. Okay. All right. We are going to do an inversion with a 1-minute hold. Then after that, we'll do our back bends, right? Okay. So if you're going to do forearm stand against the wall, don't worry, you don't have to do forearm stand, but that's an option, right? You're going to do forearm stand against the wall, okay? You want to make sure your elbows are directly under your shoulders, right? And you're firming them in. Think like if you had a thigh master between your elbows, right? So what I don't want is for your elbows to come out and for you to sink into your shoulders. You could damage your shoulders, right? And hurt your joints. So you really got to firm those elbows in. If your hands are together, it might be easier, right? And it's easier on your shoulders. It's also fine if your hands are like number 11s. As long as I just don't want you to be here and then doing this, right? And then sinking down. Okay, couple of other things. Just like in all other inversions, like Tadasana, it's Tadasana or mountain pose upside down. You're going to engage your low belly. You're going to lengthen your tailbone towards your heels, right? So even if you're upside down, you're lengthening. You want to try to get straight up and down, straight up and down. We're going to do one more stretch before we do it. You'll point your toes, okay? You're going to point your toes or flex your feet, point or flex. They're active, toes in, heels slightly out. Now, let's do a puppy pose first, just to stretch our shoulders out, because that'll help you get some vertical movement, all right? So come up on your knees. Don't worry, I'll give you other options in just a second. Walk your hands out, all right? Shoulder width apart, sink your chest to the mat, butt in the air. Now, if your shoulders are really tight, you're gonna put your forehead on the ground. If they're not, and you can really stretch them, look forward. The more you put your chin and chest to the mat and sink down, the greater the stretch, right? And so you want your arms shoulder width apart and sink down. So for really good, solid, straight up and down forearm stands and handstands, you need strong shoulders, but you also need flexible shoulders, and that's kind of hard to do. So you really got to do a lot of puppy poses and a lot of stretching. And we've done other stretching, like we did, you know, the our humble warriors, right? So holding here, stretching those shoulders out, that should feel good. We've done a lot of shoulder work in your puppy pose. All right, and then walk feet back in. Okay, if you are not doing forearm stand, which is fine, you're gonna take Dolphin Pose and you're gonna hold one leg up for 30 seconds, and then you're gonna switch and you're gonna hold the other leg up for 30 seconds, right? That's what we're gonna do. And if any time you get really tired, you're just gonna come down and take a child's pose. You go down and take a child's pose, put your hands out forward. Please put your hands out, not back, okay? So everybody find your position. If you're taking Dolphin, I've got a timer here, right? So I'll tell you when to switch sides. If one leg up, is it the other leg up? Otherwise, everybody kind of get ready of what you're gonna do. If you're gonna do a forearm stand, go ahead and go up against the wall. Remember all your cues, okay? And we're not starting yet. Everybody walk your feet in, either Dolphin, take the leg up. If you're coming up, go up into your forearm stand. If you're going up, right? Time starts now. If you're in Dolphin, lift your right leg up into the air and hold it, right? If you're in forearm stands, right? Engage your low belly, lengthen the tailbone, firm the shoulders in, all right? Looking between your elbows if you can. If you need to drop your head, that's fine. Holding here, all right? Keep holding. Low belly's engaged, tailbone's tucked. If you're in Dolphin, switch sides. Right foot down, left leg up. We're halfway through. Holding here. 25 more seconds. Firm those elbows in. Low belly's engaged. Tailbone tucked. Firm the shoulders in. Keep holding. 10 more seconds. If you can. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everybody come down and find a child's pose. Good job. Even I came down at 45 seconds, talking, lost my breath, and that's okay. I'm totally acceptable with that, it's fine. Right, find your child's pose, enjoy it. That's a lot of work, whatever you were doing, it's a lot of work, right? Good job. Woo. Okay. From your child's pose, slowly come up onto your knees. All right, now we're gonna do back bends. And so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 5 back bends. We have time, we're gonna do 5, right? Okay, first we're gonna do 2 camel poses, okay? Then I'm gonna show you scorpion. And those of you who want to do scorpion can take a scorpion pose or 3 scorpions. I am not going to teach, obviously, Urdhva Dhanurasana, which is wheel pose or upward facing bow because of the wrist. If you don't want to do a camel pose, you can do a bridge pose. And if you don't want to do any of those, do supported bridge, right? Just at least do something. Supported bridge is perfectly fine. Okay, so let's start with camel pose. Come up onto your knees, okay? Your feet are behind you hip width. They can be flat or your toes can be tucked, okay? Same concepts as your inversions. You engage your low belly and lengthen your tailbone because you want to keep your low back safe. And keeping your low back safe is a lot of front body engagement. Okay? Now, if you can't do full camel, you're going to keep your hands right here in your back pockets, and then I'll walk you into full camel. So just know that you have, options here. So we'll start with fist right here in the low hips. Keep your low back, upper hips. Keep your hips over your knees. You're gonna engage your low belly. You're gonna put your chest up. You're gonna look back, and then you're gonna reach your right hand back to grab your right heel, and maybe your left hand back to grab your left heel. Drop your head, look back, chest up, low belly's engaged, holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Engage your low belly, chin to chest, hands over heart. Come back to sit on your heels. Holding here, please don't forward fold. All right. Okay, let's do our second camel. You're gonna come back up. Toes can be flat or tucked. I'm gonna flatten mine this time. You're gonna put your hands on your low back. Here, right, fist in, elbows in. Engage your low belly, inhale up, look back, over. Take your left hand, maybe grab your left heel. Right hand, grab your right heel, drop your head back, engage your low belly. Holding here, chest up for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Engage your low belly, hands over heart, slowly come up, chin to chest, come to sit back. All right, beautiful. Okay, all right, now we have 3 more back bends. You've got camel pose that you can do, right? You also have, aside from camel pose, this is all without your wrist, right? You can do bridge pose, okay, supported bridge. Those are the options. The other thing you can also do, if you want, is you can do Sphinx pose, right? Or Shalabhasana, or even regular bow, just not upward facing bow, regular. But I'm gonna show you Scorpion. Now, the interesting thing about Scorpion is that, you know, we always say in your inversions, don't have a banana back. All right, so this is kind of the counter to that. However, in the pose, what you need to remember, and I don't have the most flexible back and shoulders, so I can't do this like really beautiful Scorpion, but I can do a version of Scorpion. Okay, so you want to keep your front body engaged, just like in camel, engage your low belly, lengthen your tailbone, right? You want to keep that engagement because you want the bend to happen in the upper chest and the shoulders. The legs come after, but the most important thing is to try to keep your low back safe, right? The other thing, just like we said earlier, elbows in, right? Hands can be together or apart, but firm those elbows in. Do not let them sink. Don't let them come out. Do not sink into your shoulders such that you end up injuring your shoulders. That's the most important thing. You want to lock those shoulders in. You want to put that thigh master between your elbows. And if you don't know what a thigh master is, because you're not in your 40s like me, look it up online. All you youngsters on the thing, you can go look online, look up a thigh master. Okay, so I'm going to show you real quick. All right, I'm going to put my forearms down. Now, in theory, you have a wall behind you. If you don't have a strong Scorpion practice, have a wall. I would go up against the wall. There's like couches. And
I don't have an answer for that.
Oh, sorry.
Is there something else I can help with?
Siri likes me. She's talking to me. And there's a window here, and I don't want to use the window because that's just dangerous to use a window. That's my opinion. Okay, so my forearms are going to be on the ground, and I'm going to walk my feet in, right? And I'm going to lift one leg up, and I'm going to see if I can just come up regular into a forearm stand, right? I'm a little tired and a little congested. It's a little harder for me today. That's okay, all right? Not every day's great. All right, I'm going to come up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin to engage my low belly, drop my chest, and look forward. Drop the chest, look forward. Then begin to bend my legs, right? And in theory, you'll take one top of the foot to the wall and the other top. So you'll come down one foot at a time, and your toes, your toenails will be on the wall, right? But you're dropping your chest and you're looking up. So drop and look and drop and look and drop and look. Your feet come later, right? Engage your low belly. All right, the most important thing, low belly engagement. Now, so drop your chest, look forward, then take one toe, foot, put the top of the toenails on the wall, the other foot, put the top of the toenails on the wall, and then do it. Okay. One more option for back bends for those of you not doing forearm stand. This is also hard and it's really good for you, right? So one more option. Come into your dolphin pose, walk your feet in, right? Put your left forearm on the ground, take your left leg up and bend it, left forearm's on the ground. See if you can reach up with your right hand and grab your left foot and press and open up, right? This is a back bend and shoulder opener, right? Left forearm down, left leg up, right hand grabs left foot, all right? And then switch sides. So I want everybody to pick their poison. We have 3, okay? So you decide. I'm not doing any more scorpions. I did one, that's enough, and I talked through it, so I'm good. I'm good to go. So if you're going up in a scorpion, get ready, okay? If you're doing a camel, get ready. I'm gonna do this forearm variation. All right, so you're gonna come up into dolphin. If you're coming up in scorpion, go ahead and kick your way up into scorpion, right? Engage your low belly. If you're going up into scorpion, put the top of the feet on, drop your head, and look up. If you're in the dolphin, keep your left forearm down, right? Lift your left leg up, bend the left knee, right? Reach the right hand back to grab the left foot. Holding here. If you're in camel, hold there. Everybody pick your back bend and try to hold for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Release, low belly, slowly come down and come to sit up. Please don't take a child's pose. Come up, sit up, take a few deep inhales and exhales, whatever version you took. And if you're in a supported bridge, stay there and enjoy yourself. All right, let's do the other side, okay? If you're doing the other side or taking another scorpion, don't sink in the shoulders. Whatever you guys do, firm those shoulders in. So I'm gonna do the forearm dolphin thing on the other side. So bring my forearms to the ground. Walk your feet in, whatever version you're taking. If you're coming up into a forearm stand, begin to come up. If you're taking the dolphin version, you're gonna keep your right forearm on the ground. You're gonna lift your right leg up, bend the right knee, open up, and then you're gonna take the left hand to grab the right foot. Look down for balance. So find your scorpion, right? Find your dolphin, find whatever version you're doing, right? And hold here. Holding for 5, for 4, right? For 3, for 2, and 1. Release. Slowly come down. Whatever you're doing, come to sit back on your heels or lay on your back. Don't take a child's pose yet. Okay. All right. One more back bend. Okay. If you did the forearms right and left in dolphin, go ahead and come on your back and take a bridge pose or take another camel. All right. If you're doing scorpion, let's do our last one. I'm going to do that with you. All right. So everybody kind of get yourself reset up, right? So you can take a camel pose or a bridge pose or a scorpion pose, right? So wherever you are, ask yourself where you are. Go ahead. Make sure you engage your low belly. Float up, right? If you're floating up. All right, bending your legs, dropping your chest, looking forward. Everybody find whatever it is you're finding and hold, right? If you're in your scorpion, wherever you are, hold. We're gonna do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down, come to sit. Don't take a forward fold. Don't take a child's pose yet. Everybody just come to sit or lay on your backs. If you're on your backs, come to sit, holding here. Inhaling and exhaling, wherever you are. Whew. All right. Now, wherever you are, let's come to lay down on our backs. Nothing fancy. Just come lay down on your backs. All right. Whew. Lay on your backs. Bring your feet in, knees up to the sky. All right, we're gonna do some pelvic tilts to engage our core to counteract our back bends without doing like lots more core work because you've done tons of core work, right? So all I want you to do, this is not a bridge pose, it's just pelvic tilts with core work. So you're gonna inhale, arch your low back, and then exhale, engage the low back, engage the front body, bring your belly button in towards your spine, lengthen your tailbone long and maybe it lifts slowly. Engage, engage, engage. Inhale, arch the back, tailbone down, open up the belly, exhale, engage the low belly, press the spine into the ground, slightly lift the tailbone up, Inhaling in, engage, open up the front body. Slow pelvic tilt, arch the back. Exhale, press, engage, engage, engage. The low belly, inhaling in, opening up. All right, and then exhale. This time, you're going to engage and bring your belly button into your spine. You're going to suck your whole front body in. Your tailbone might slightly lift off the ground towards the heels or towards the sky, but low back is on the ground. Engage, and you're going to hold here, but you're going to continue to breathe out of the back body. Hold here, all right, for 10, for 9, still breathing out of the back body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. All right, good job. Let's go ahead and windshield wiper your knees back and forth. Find that. Windshield wiper your knees back and forth. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to kind of end a little similar where we started. You're going to bring your right knee into your chest. You're going to extend your left leg long on the ground. All right, and then you're going to find a half happy baby on the right side. All right, half happy baby. Bring your right knee in towards your armpit. Yeah. Stretching out that right hip. Enjoy it. Holding here. Maybe this time it should be able to come a little bit deeper, right? Because you've really worked your hips out quite a bit. Holding here. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, now bend your left knee and put your left foot on the ground. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. All right, and then bring your left knee in and find a figure 4 stretch on your back or pigeon on your back. All right, if you have a wall, it might be nice. You can put your left foot on the wall. Try to keep your tailbone to the top of the head on the ground. Bring your right elbow into your right knee. Press the right knee away from you towards the wall, away from you. Holding here. We're stretching out the right glute, which is the big muscle on your butt, right on the outside of your right butt cheek. Inhaling and exhaling. Really stretching out that glute. All right, let's release. Okay. Now we're going to do a pose called Cat's Got Your Tail, which will also stretch our shoulders up. So uncross the right leg over the left, bring the right knee back into the chest, extend the left leg long, and then we're going to take the right knee across the body over to the left, and then you're going to take the right arm all the way out to the right. Okay. So the left leg is long, the right knee is bent, your left hand is on your right knee, your right arm is all the way out on the ground, your right palm is facing the ceiling. So it's really hard, obviously, to see because we're all laying down. Your right palm is facing the ceiling. Now, you've got some options. I'm going to offer you some options. They're all optional, but this helps you stretch out your right shoulder. We did a lot of shoulder work, and I want us to stretch it out a little bit. You can take your right leg and straighten it. Maybe your left hand grabs your right foot, but if it doesn't, don't do it, right? Just keep it left hand on right knee. All right, now your lower leg, your left foot is long. Bend your left knee so your left foot comes towards your left butt cheek, and then take your right hand down if you can and grab the left foot with your right hand. But once you grab it, take your right shoulder and try to firm it all the way down towards the ground, right? Your right palm is facing up. It's a right shoulder stretch. So I'm going to move so that you guys can see what I'm talking about if you want to look. All right. You can't because I'm too far away. Sorry. Okay. So your right hand grabs that left foot and your right palm is facing up. And then you can really firm this right shoulder to the ground as your left arm opens up, and you'll feel the shoulder stretch in the front of the right shoulder. And then you can either straighten or grab the left foot or not. It's totally up to you. Right foot with your left hand. Holding here. We call this cat's got your tail. I don't know if it has a Sanskrit name. So, stretching it out. Inhaling and exhaling, stretching out that shoulder. Woo. And then feel my T stretch if your right leg is straight. Okay. All right, and then wherever you are, if you need to stay there longer, that's fine. Otherwise, release both of the feet. Woo. Bring the right knee to the chest. Come to lay on the back. Bring the left knee in. That's a deep twist, right? Rock around a little bit if you need to. And then this time you're going to keep your left knee in. You're going to extend the right leg long. And then find half happy baby on the left side. Grab that left foot, half happy baby. Inhaling and exhaling. Bend the right knee, put the right foot on the ground. Cross the left ankle over the right, and then bring that right knee in. Let's find that figure four or pigeon on your back, left side. Stretch out that left glute, right? Right knee in, take the left knee. You're sending the left knee away from you. And holding here, right? Letting that glute really work itself out. All right. Ooh. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release the leg, right? Uncross, bring that left knee into the chest, extend the right leg long. Take the left leg across the body over to the right. Right hand on left knee. Take the left arm back behind you, left palm facing up. Okay, so we're doing the cat's got your tail again. So maybe the left knee is bent or straight, right? See if you can bend your right knee, your lower leg, and reach down with the left hand, left palm facing up, and kick that right foot into that left hand, opening that left shoulder to the ground, right? The option for the left leg is up to you. You can leave the left knee bent with the right hand, or you straighten it out and grab it. But I really want you to try to feel this left shoulder stretch out. So you really got to firm that left shoulder to the ground and stretch it out. Holding here. Inhaling and exhaling. And wherever you are, take some deeper inhales and exhales. If you want to stay here longer, you can. Otherwise, release. Start to come back on your back. Bring the left knee in, the right knee in. Right, give them a squeeze. Whatever you need. Anything else you need? Right, any other stretches, and then find your comfortable place of rest, your Shavasana, for a few minutes. We started a few minutes late, so we're going a few minutes long. If you need to get up, it's Sunday, so hopefully everybody can rest a little bit and be okay. right? Just find your Shavasana. I will bring you out in a couple of minutes. But really enjoy your place of rest. You've earned it.